Remember those hot summer days when you were a kid who ran back and forth through the sprinkler chasing your siblings? Those were the days that you just played. You didn't have to worry about winning or being better than your peers because you were a kid and you had one job, and that was to play. In the past few years, adults' desires for their own kids to be the best and to win at everything has ruined children's play and sports. Adults should not keep score and organize sports for kids in elementary or middle school. This is because kids are not allowed to develop naturally. They may get hurt emotionally, and finally they may be hurt physically. Childhood is an important time for growth and development. Parents do not always have the right mindset. The parents are putting their need above their children's need for having fun and developing naturally. More and more parents are signing up their kids to compete in a part of a team. Back in the day, kids were more creative because they had a lot more free time. It was more common to run across a pickup game of soccer in the street or basketball at a park with a bunch of friends. Children may also be emotionally damaged by parents who don't give fair playing time. Sitting on the bench for most of the game can be embarrassing for a young child. They also are not given the chance to develop the skills for the sport. Parents and coaches often only review the winning team. This can be hard for a young child to understand. Developing team skills is important, which is hard for a child to do if their parents are placing importance on winning. And I have a video to show. There we go. Maybe, but this side's to play.
Children learn a lot about life from sports. Teamwork, discipline, and fair play. Values that can only be passed on by a kind, caring, mature head coach.
You gotta pummel them at all costs. I want you to play dirty if you have to, but don't get caught. Hit the field. Let's go.
Oh, that works for now. Kids can also be hurt physically from all sports. When kids play organized sports from a young age, they are more likely to be hurt physically. I have seen kids get hurt from dirt bikes, cheerleading, football, and basketball, all at young ages. I personally have a dislocated shoulder that I got from riding dirt bikes. I was told by my doctor that my dislocating shoulder was caused by overuse from riding. He told me many times I should not be riding, but I didn't listen to him because I knew my dad wanted me to compete. There was also the chance kids may be injured from organized sports, especially if the kids only play one position and one sport. For instance, if a dad decides his son is good at pitching, he encourages him to play basketball only. The boy is likely to develop shoulder or elbow problems. Some kids may mess up their bodies up and ruin their health for life, and they have to live with those aches and pains for a long time. This can be prevented if the parents encourage children to try a lot of different activities. They should not only pressure them to be the best at one thing. Some parents may argue that competitive sports helps the kids active activity and may longer it may lower obesity rates. This is important for kids to get exercise, but competitive sports are not the best route to go. Kids may drop out of sports because it is not fun for them anymore. They are not getting fair playing time, or do not have repetitive injuries. When kids drop out, they are probably not going to continue exercise by means of other sports. Therefore, competitive sports do not lower obesity rates. As you can see, when parents push their kids to play competitive sports at a young age, it is neither good for or fun for the child. This may not be allowed to develop naturally, and their self-esteem may become damaged. There is also a large possibility of them becoming hurt physically and have the rest of their lives to be competitive. For now, let them be a kid and play the way they know the best.